Good evening. All right, y'all. So I know I haven't streamed in a couple of days. It's been a little busy. Got a couple of visitors in my house. Some folks joining. You know, refugees, I guess you'd call them from New Orleans. Some of our family. So been spending some time with them and of course working and all that stuff. So I haven't really had time to stream, but tonight I'm gonna hopefully finish the ARR Hildibrand quest line and then start Heavensward. So time to do that. Let's get going. Let me get all my sound and stuff set up. Get to it. All right. Cool. I'm gonna jump in. Let's see, what is the join the duty finder for Amdapor Keep? I haven't done that one before. Let's do that. Where the heck is it? Amdapor Keep. I guess maybe I have to go unlock it. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I do. So go here. Unlock it. Take care of business. Cool. Alright. So I didn't quite laugh as much at this last Hildibrand quest line, but is that you? Pray forgive me. I was right on Greg's trail when I encountered a subterranean curiosity that demanded my immediate attention. I will be concluding my investigation forthwith, but in the meantime, might I trouble you to entertain Greg and his primal friend in my stead. Together we will reclaim the treaty blade from that knave. Yes, just go on ahead. I'll be along directly. Alright. Now I can join the duty finder for trouble in the big keep. Let's see. Where the heck is it? Battle in the big keep. There it is. Got that. Now I'm going to head back and work on a little bit of the Heavensward stuff while we're waiting. Okay. Every time I come here, I gotta climb all the way back up to talk to these people. Let's see. Oh yeah, should be up here. Honey glazed ham, huh? Wind up Sid. Okay. Oh, didn't even make it all the way up there. Good timing. Let's see, let's go do this. So, battle in the big keep. Hopefully this will end my Hildibrand stuff. Get to battle Gilgamesh and the Primal. You, however, might not find... I didn't read it. Sorry. Get him. Got him. Keep going, I guess. Me run away? Ha! I was but seeking out a more suitable spot to celebrate the victory, but enough exposition, now we fight like men and ladies who dress like men. For Gilgamesh, it is transmogrifying time. What the heck? That's a few too many swords. The mightiest warrior ever to grace Eorzea stands before you, by which I mean I, Gilgamesh. Prepare yourself. Fight. Be a tank and spank or what? get this guy. Whoa. Get out of the stuff. Oh, really get out of the stuff. Oh. Woo. Got it. To think that my full complement of arms would avail me not. No more hijinks from Gilgamesh. You have my word. The treaty blade, too, I shall return, just as soon as I remember where I hid it. Aw, come on, man. Anyway, I yield to your unparalleled puissance, whatever. Okay. Missed it. Got him. Let's see, any good loot? I'll get my little guy there. Alright, I finished it. Let's see if we have to go turn this one in. Oh no, here's our cutscene. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, that's right, the chicken was the primal. Not. Ha, I lied again. Like a rug. You can take that fusty old blade for all I care. I thirst for true power and not save the strongest of... Doesn't let me finish reading. Warrior of Light, you have proven a worthy opponent, but I warn you, treasure every moment with your weapon. For as sure as day follows night, the hour will come when I claim it as mine own till we meet again. Cool, cool. Alright, now let's see what happens when we speak with Hildibrand. What ho! Have you seen Greg and his oversized avian companion? Lead me to them at once, and we shall deliver the coup de grace together. The battle has already been won. That is triumphant news indeed. Clearly the lessons you have learned from me have not been for naught. And what's this you say? The treaty blade lies hidden somewhere in the nearby wood? Worry not, my ever-loyal associate, for no buried treasure will escape the keen eye of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Now, which way was the forest again? Dude. What news of the primal and the treaty blade? Remarkable, I knew the Warrior of Light would emerge triumphant. Let us hope that Inspector Hildibrand enjoys similar success in finding the blade. Such design, such craftsmanship, at once bold and powerful, yet sensitive and refined. I believe I've found the inspiration for my next masterpiece. Of course they're beautiful. They were the greatest treasures of lost Silda. To think that they were locked away in the vaults of those that destroyed our homeland and dragged our ancestors' names through the mud. And just how did you come to know of these long-lost relics? There was an ancient scroll passed down in our family, left to us by our dear grandmother. It spoke of the 4 warriors of light, their 4 relics, and an incantation of untold power. If we could have wielded this magic of legend, Ellie and I might still have had the last laugh. Alas, speaking the words had no effect. Only a warrior of light can wield the power, or so the legend goes. Ah, what I wouldn't have given to see it. The ultimate achievement of the greatest mages this realm has ever known. And just what sort of incantation is this? The ring casts open the doors of justice. The wise man whispers a verdict true. Azamit's virtue shines down from the heavens. To complete the incantation, the warrior of light would then hold forth the treaty blade and speak, "Blade in hand, I swear unto you." The legends differ as to what happens next, but all speak of a great holy radiance shining down from the heavens. Over here, friends, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, returns with tidings most triumphant. Behold, safe in my hands, none other than the treaty blade, and the real one this time, I swear unto you. Yes, yes, just like that. I swear unto you. Then... My word, whatever is this odd tingling sensation? Ridiculous. Hildibrand isn't a warrior of light. He's just some fool who thought he could stop the lesser moon with his own bare hands. It would seem the treaty blade is just as confused as the rest of us. No, the light. Someone stop it. I won't stand to see the legendary power of our forefathers wielded by this muscle-bound buffoon. Oh my gosh. Skyward ho! Well, I dare say that proved to be a most useful incantation indeed. That guy. And so the light of justice that shone from the treaty blade banished the shadow, returning peace to the land. So the legend ended. I must say, I never expected it to be quite literally a beam of light. I suppose it wouldn't have been much use to us after all. Inspector, oh Inspector, wait for me. Thalsballs, Hildy. First you'd almost die at your poor mother's feet, and now you fly off to God's nowhere without even giving her a kiss goodbye. Ho ho ho! It appears that a case of wanderlust has once again struck Hildibrand, as it has many a Manderville man before him. Godspeed, my boy. When the day comes that you tire of mystery solving, your dear old man will be here to pass on to you the family art. So in the end, the Silden incantation of legend was wielded not by a warrior of light, but a gentleman of light. Well, the treaty blade is some 6 centuries old after all. Perhaps it's not quite as sharp as it used to be. The magic that brought peace and happiness to the people of Balladia, it was every bit as beautiful as I imagined. To think I would see it with my own eyes, it's nothing short of a dream come true. He bumbles and stumbles through yet another case, and still he manages to make a girl's dream come true. A gentleman to the end, the bloody bastard. Where's this dude going now? What's this? A glint in the corner of my eye? A curious scent wafting in on the winds from a far-flung land? Do I smell a case? Worry not for me, my friends, for wherever the wronged want for succor, I, Hildibrand, shall be there. Till we meet again, or whatever it said. What did I get? A wind-up gentleman. Some clothes. Okay. And an emote. Oh boy. Oh no, he's moonwalking. Oh my gosh. So goofy. What? That's a little creepy. A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. Cool. Alright. Let's see. Got my little wind up gentleman. Cool. Let's see what it looks like. Minions. There he is. Oh my goodness. That's funny. That's crazy. Alright, got that finished. Time to go back to here. Let's see what happens when I get started on Heavensward. Maybe up here? Let's see. Yeah, over there. Okay. Yep, let's go inside. Let's see who's joining me. IVF. How's it going? Glad to see ya. Let's see. Oh, I'm actually gonna get some better gear now. Cool. Let's see. What's going on? Though our friends in House Fortin have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good, then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. But I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Their documentation is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. Dude's tall. What is this? Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortin. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortin. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Augustine Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplin, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the holy vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services, before descending to Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If there are no questions... Alright. Let's go see what's going on in here. Like, it's been so long since I played any of the main story quests. I don't even really remember what's happening. So let's see. The Hoplin, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thordan's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thordan the First to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there's much you can learn by exploring the pillars. Time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the jeweled crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Olaise, our master of the markets. See if I can get attuned to this. Cool. Where am I going now? I think down here. Nah, down here. There we go. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Ah, wards of House Fortin. How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever your desire, can be found in the crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetherite Plaza and Foundation. If everyone is ready. Let's go over here and get my attunement. Cool. Oh, and actually, suppose I could just go there. There they are. And here we have Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetherite, it would be wise to do so now. Yeah, I already did that. And I think I'll take this one. Your guide is eager to continue your tour of Ishgard. Let's do it. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Skysteel Manufactory stands to the west. There, our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, 'twould be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the Hopland and gawp at the statues? Bwahaha! Well, if you've a mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let ye. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. see. Wonder if I got this one. Nope. There we go. Alright, what's going on? Must say, this is rather unusual, not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master Gibralon. Just Gibralon'll do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call it the Broom, if I may ask? 'Cause when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphonel, I think it would be best if we return to Fortall Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. But Mr. Taru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Tataru. Augustine and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. All right. Guess I'm going back. Hmm. Is that it? Yeah, there, okay. Welcome, master. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yeah, why not? Let's see what's happening. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagined pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns in Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Amaric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artorel and Amanalain in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station, and show Master Greenfeld the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius Van Belsar, and some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. Tell him. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Master Greenfeld, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. Talk to the dude. 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortin has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Okay. Well, that's new. Alright, well, on that note, I think I'm done for the night. So, thanks for hanging out. But time for me to get to bed. So, night.